Hey everybody, so today I'm just going to be kind of giving everybody an update on what's been going on, just like what's happened over the past couple of months. I haven't been putting out a lot of videos recently, I've been really busy, so this will kind of cover everything. So yeah, so this tank right here is my 20 gallon guppy slash corridora slash shrimp tank. So these are red Dumbo Dragon guppies. I got them, I put out an unboxing video around like 2 months ago, I think. These are the same guppies. I got 2 pairs of them. Here's the original. And you can kind of see me. Hello. But yeah, that's what I don't like the glare, but there's not that much I can do about it. This tank doesn't have a back, so the glare is like really bad. But yeah, these guys are doing really well. Some of the fry are starting to almost get to breeding size. This one right here is just like really close to breeding size. I think she's already pregnant. There's a couple other ones that are pretty big. Some of these males are starting to get their full color. I'm actually really happy with these guppies. Like you can see in almost all the juvenile males, they all have the nice jumbo fins. The adults don't have that, so I was a little bit worried that the juveniles wouldn't, but that most, if not all of them, do. Here's one of the adult females, which is doing really well. Also some of my ram fry that are in here. I just put them in here. They're actually really hardy. This tank was at 72 for a while because my heater was not working correctly. So yeah, so we had a really cold weekend slash cold past few weeks in the Bay Area. So this tank's temperature was around 72, and the ram fry have been doing completely fine. Like you can see right here, there's 2 of them. I think I have 3 or 4 in here. They're doing really well. Right now the tank's not that low. Like right now it's 78. So that's not bad, but previously for the past couple of weeks it's been really low. I just added a new heater and did some stuff, so it's better now. So yeah, but the ram fry are actually really hardy. These are long fin. Okay, I'm not sure where they went, but they're long fin electric blue rams. I also have some shrimp in here. Here's, oh my god, my finger. Sorry. Here's one of the shrimp. This is golden backs. Let's see. Here's another one right here. I started with 10. Oh, here's the ram fry again. I started with 10 of them, and they got them like shortly after I got the guppies, so around 2 months ago. So like sometime around 2 months ago. And now they've been breeding really well. I have quite a few of them, and yeah, they've been doing good. I also have a bunch of corridors in here, so I have 5 gold laser corridoras, 3 Venezuelanist corridoras, 3 simless corridoras, and 4 Agazi corridoras. So I have a bunch of corridors in here. I'm looking to kind of breed all of them. So we'll see how that goes. Most of them are still pretty small. The only ones that I could even possibly breed are the gold laser. These guys are really nice. Here's a simless. In my opinion, simless are one of the coolest corridors. I really like how they look. The spotting and stuff, especially as they get bigger, it looks really cool. So yeah, this tank's really easy. It just has a bunch of like moss in it and like top cover plants. This is actually really important for fry. I find like most of the shrimp fry and like all of the guppy fry just hang out in here, and the guppies can't really get through all of this stuff everywhere, so it's hard for them to eat the fry. All I run in here is an air stone and a light and a heater. I don't really worry about filtration too much because I have so many plants, so it works out fine. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this tank, definitely let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next tank. All right, so here's the next tank. This is one of my small tanks. This is a 5 to 7 gallon. I'm not sure exactly how many gallons it is. I just got it from my friend. But yeah, and here's a bunch of multifasciatus, shell dweller cichlids. So I have 2 females and 3 males in here, I think. And some fry. So you can see here they've been breeding really well. That's the mom. There's like I think 6 or 8 fry in here. They're doing really well. I've just been feeding them a bunch of baby brine shrimp, and they've been growing out. These guys have been really enjoyable. They've been doing good. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about this tank. So this is the next tank. This is right next to it. This is a 10 gallon, my 10 gallon like shrimp tank. So this side is the side with all my shrimp. So there's just a variety of different plants. I've been growing all these plants out. I have a website, so I'm gonna start selling on there. I'll link it in the description if you guys are interested. Just look at it. But yeah, and in here is just a bunch of blue bolts, like really high grade, nice blue bolts. I'm trying to breed for this, like the extreme blue bolt Mazuras. Like this is a prime shrimp that I want to breed. And I have some Celestial Pearl Danio babies in here. I don't know if you guys can see. They're really tiny. So yeah, you can see one. There's also a black galaxy. I just added this black galaxy just to try to get some more black into the blue bolts, because I really like the combination of blue and black. I don't know, it just suits me. So I like how it looks. So that's what I've been doing. There's also some red galaxies in here. This is not intended. It just kind of, I didn't really have space, so I was kind of forced to, oh, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. So I was kind of forced to move a couple of red galaxies into here. And yeah, so this is like my high-end plants tank slash shrimp tank, mainly for the shrimp. The plants just grow really well in here. Like, look, these pink flamingo crypts are doing really good. I got a bunch of these tissue culture crypt nuries. I don't know, they keep floating out and they're really hard to keep. Like you can see here, I have to keep replanting them, but they're doing good so far. Most of the nice plants, like this is variegated Rotala macrandra, I think. I'm not even sure, but yeah, they're all doing good, and a lot of the buse is doing good. Here's another baby ram fry, or a baby ram. This guy is like one of the runts, so he's like a month and a half old, but he's still puny. So I don't think he's gonna develop fully, which is why I'm allowing him to stay in here. The other rams are too large. I used to have like around 10 of them in here, but they're too big to, they start eating all the baby shrimps. Like you can see, there's a couple baby shrimp in here. So I don't want them to eat the shrimp, so I kind of moved them out. This side of the tank this is just divided with like a mat and filter. I think I bought it for like 10 bucks or 12 bucks or something. But this is the thing, this side of the tank is what I use for quarantine, and I use for breeding tetras and danios and stuff like that. So in here right now I have a bunch of Brigitae rasboras. So what I do is I move the fish into here, and I kind of just, I condition them in a different tank, and once I feel like they're ready to spawn, I just move them in here. This tank is low pH because of the fluval shrimp stratum, so it's around 6 pH, low hardness, so it's really good for breeding all kinds of like danios and tetras. So I put them in here, they usually spawn, and however long the period is for the eggs to hatch, I leave the fish in here. So then I pull the fish out, and the eggs will hatch in here, and then I let the fry in here for a little bit, and I feed them golden pearls and some other microscopic foods, and then after a couple weeks I move them to this side of the tank, and then I start feeding them baby brine shrimp. So that system works really well for me. I'm like just starting to use this system, so I don't have that many fry yet, but you can see like some of these Celestial Pearl Danio fry, there's around 10 or 15 in here. You can see a couple of them in the back. They came from this side. So yeah, so far that's been working well. I'm gonna see how my luck is with the Brigitae rasboras. I think they're breeding, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, that's pretty much all. This tank's doing really good right now, and I'll move on to the next tank. So this is my 29-gallon planted tank. So this is just like a standard 29-gallon. It's like a 29 high. And yeah, this is basically my tank, my display tank that doesn't look like a display right now. I just recently cut like almost all this Ludwigia out. It was all the way reaching to the top, and it was just blocking too much light, so I decided to cut it all back. So in a couple weeks it'll look good again. But in this tank I just have like multiple pairs of dwarf cichlids. I have 3 pairs of epistogrammas, and then I have 2 pairs of rams, and then I have my discus. And I also have some other like miscellaneous fish. I have like 1 rummy nose tetra, and like 10 or 15 Celestial Pearl Danios that I bred, and a bunch of cardinal tetras. So yeah, this tank's doing really well. So I have this pair of Epistogramma agazizi fire gold. So here's the female, and here's the male. Yeah, they're doing really well. They spawn for me all the time. I just pulled out a spawn for them, so I'm trying to raise them. I also have these L397 plecos. So this one's like one of the smallest ones. He's right around 1.5 inches. Some of the bigger ones are pushing 2 inches and maybe a little bit larger. So you can kind of see. See if you can see them. Yeah, here's 2 of them. These guys are a little bit bigger. They're right around the 2 inch mark. So I got them around 4 or 5 months ago. They've been growing well. They were about 1 inch, 1.25 inches when I got them. Now they're 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So they've been doing well. I also have these ram fry in here. So this is like an experiment I did. Okay, not an experiment. It was basically one of the ram fry had jumped out from this container, and that one fry was living perfectly fine in the tank, even though it has discus and so many pairs of dwarf cichlids. They were doing completely fine. So I decided that it would be a good idea to try moving more of them so they have more space. And so I moved 10 of them outside, and they've been doing great so far. So yeah, I'm just happy about that. I actually didn't expect this to work. So if you guys are breeding rams, definitely try it out. It might work well. Like you can see 4 more of them over here. I also have a pair of these Epistogramma panduros. I just recently got these guys, and unfortunately they're not a pair, which is very unfortunate. There's definitely a female and a male, but they don't really like each other, so I don't know how long it's going to take for me to breed them. I might not even breed them at all, but we'll see how it goes. That's what I want to do. So yeah, so in here is around 30 to 40 electric blue rams, or long fin electric blue rams. These are the parents. You can see them in the back. Oh man, my discus is blocking the way, but that's the female that you're kind of looking at. Even though the video quality is terrible, the camera can't even pick up how bright they are. Like you can kind of see, it just looks like glow. It looks like glowfish almost. Like if you pick up glowfish on the video, that's kind of how it looks like. But that's how bright they are. They're really nice. There's the male in the back. They're kind of like defending this little slate piece cave thing, or not cave. It's like a broken flower pot piece. They're like defending that. They always spawn on there. So yeah, they're doing really well. This is my Santarum discus. This is like an F1 from a wild pair. I just wanted to see if I could try to keep discus, so I bought one. He's been doing amazing, so I might buy more. This tank's also going to get upgraded soon, so if you guys are interested, definitely subscribe and stay tuned to look forward to that. Okay, but anyway, back to the ram fry. So these guys, they're right about 1.5 months old. So they're right at the point where they're starting to get a little bit of color. You can kind of see their shine, like the electric blue color kind of coming out. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I'm not sure if the camera's picking. Yeah, the camera's picking it up. So that's pretty good. They're doing well. I feed these guys twice a day. I was feeding them just purely baby brine shrimp, but now they've started taking like crushed up pelleted food, crushed up flakes. So I've been feeding them that a lot more, and they're doing really well. They're growing really fast. I will be selling these in a couple months, so look forward to that. I do have a website if you're interested in buying plants and some fish and stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff on there yet, but I'll put the link in the description if you're interested. Here's more baby rams and Epistos. So these like yellow ones are the rams, so they're long fin electric blue rams. I've been attempting to breed the black rams, but I keep failing. The eggs keep fungusing. I think it's just bad timing. I just haven't done it right. But yeah, my goal is to breed those as well. But yeah, so here's a bunch of baby rams and baby Epistos. The Epistos, you can tell they're a little bit different because of the red egg yolk or egg sac. So you can kind of see here, like I'm not sure if the camera's focusing, but yeah, you can kind of see like 2 little things next to each other. One of them's red and one of them's yellow. So the ram fry are kind of like, the yolk sac's very yellow, and the Episto fry, the yolk sac's very like red. So that's how you can tell the difference. This is just a spawn of the longfin electric blue rams and the fire gold Epistos. So I'm gonna attempt to raise them both at the same time. They're like a day or 2 apart, but I find that rams grow a bit faster than Epistos, so I think they're gonna be free swimming on the same day. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to raise all of these, and yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing like how I do it, I'll make a separate video on how to raise rams. I want to first do it a couple times before I make a video on how to do it, because I don't want to give wrong information. But yeah, so far I've been having a lot of luck doing it. Yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how to breed a lot of dwarf cichlids, like I mainly just do planted tanks with like small fish. I don't like the big cichlids. So yeah, if you guys are interested, definitely subscribe. I will be making a lot more videos similarly to this one. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.